bee. The competition will begin in a few minutes. Yes, the TVs are off, so they're not a distraction to you. At this time, we have all our competitors in the designated area. I would like to introduce you to the officials who will be presiding over today's competition. Officials, please rise when I call your name. First, I'm pleased to introduce to you our pronouncer and Nogales High School teacher, Mr. Ricardo Medina. Dr. Arnold Montiel, judge. Ms. Norma Almada, judge. And Ms. Tanina Vasquez, judge. They are the experts that have allowed us to keep running and be as successful as we are. Thank you for being here. It is an honor to have you. Today you will enjoy a great American tradition. The format for the competition is that of a traditional spell down. That is, each of the spellers you see here will receive one word per round. Success in today's spelling bee is, in the beginning, all about what you have memorized. But in the end, we will bridge, and it will likely be about the words that you have not memorized, and that is okay. When your moment arrives, just do like the pros do. Slow down, ask questions, think positively, yes, you can do this, and you will be ready to meet the challenge. Before we begin, I'd like to spend a moment talking about the microphone. Spellers, the microphone is important because it assists you in ensuring that the judges can hear your spelling. When it is your turn to spell, adjust the microphone so that it is at a comfortable height. You can move up and down just like I did, will be able to do that and be comfortable and look at the judges. Yes, we know that your parents and your spelling bee coordinators and your principals are on that side of the room, but that's the reason that we keep them on that side of the room. They're just as nervous as you are. Before you begin to spell, speak the word you are given into the microphone for the judges. This way, it gives the judges the opportunity to determine if you are pronouncing the word correctly. When you are ready to begin spelling your word, remember to take a deep breath. Enunciate each letter with care and directly speak into the microphone. Now, let's talk about what happens at the end of the bee, aside from the lemonade and the cupcakes we'll have waiting for you. If all spellers in the round misspell a word, all spellers in that round will remain in the competition, and a new spelling round will begin. Mr. Medina will let you know if that happens. If only one speller spells correctly in a round, a new one-word spelling round will begin, and this is at the end. The speller will be given the opportunity to spell the word on the list. If they succeed correctly, they will get the championship round. If they don't, that round starts all over again. Again, on behalf of Superintendent Cantu, the Nogales Unified School District, and everyone that joins us here today, we wish you good luck and congratulations. You are all winners in our book already. I got it. Ready?
Hello, everyone. So, before we begin, I do have to go over some rules, and I do have a few reminders. If I could ask all of you, please, to put your phones on silent so we don't have any interruptions. Yes, they startle easily, so please, silence. We're going to go over rules first. So, the eligibility. Speller qualifying for the 2025 Scripps National Spelling Bee, SNSB, national competition must meet these requirements. The SNSB does not control the eligibility for competitions other than the national competition. The speller is eligible to participate in a regional partners program only if they have not completed the 8th grade or an international equivalent and have not reached their 15th birthday on or before August 31st of the year prior to the applicable national competition. The speller must not have had any first, second, or third degree relatives, such as siblings, step-parents, and grandparents, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, half-siblings, step-siblings, or first cousins who are currently employees of the E.W. Scripps Company as of February 1st, 2025. The speller must not previously have won an SNSB national competition. The speller must represent a school that is enrolled in an SNSB program for the applicable year. The speller must not have repeated any grade for the purpose of extending spelling bee eligibility. The speller must not have earned the legal equivalent of a high school diploma. Have any of you graduated high school yet? Okay, then you're good. The speller must not bypass or circumvent normal school activity to study for spelling bees. Once having been disqualified at any level of a regional partner spelling bee program between August 2024 and April 2025, the speller may not seek advancement in the 2025 SNSB program through another regional partner and/or enrollment in another school. Additionally, the speller may not be a first, second, or third degree relative of any person directly involved in organizing the regional partners program. The SNSB may disqualify any speller prior to or during the national competition who is not in compliance with any of the above eligibility requirements. The rules. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. Each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of the round spells one word in each round. Spelling bee officials are responsible for selecting the competition lists for use in their spelling bees and are encouraged to use the appropriate level of competition list generated annually by the SNSB. These competition lists include words that appear in the current edition of two study resources, the School Spelling Bee Study List of Words of the Champions. Also, these competition lists end with a section of words that do not appear in the aforementioned study resources and are for use near at the end of a spelling bee. If a spelling bee officials determine that their use in the spelling bee is warranted, all words appearing on the annual SNSB competition list are entries in the Merriam-Webster unabridged, the unofficial dictionary of the SNSB, available at, I'm not going to read the URL, sorry. Unabridged, the Merriam-Webster unabridged is the final authority and sole source for the spelling of words. The primary source used to craft the pronunciations, definitions, and language origins for the SNSB competition lists, and the only authority to be consulted by spelling bee officials. Some word information appearing in the annual SNSB competition list may have been drawn from the most recent copyrights of Merriam-Webster publications because the SNSB deemed the information helpful to the speller. However, the SNSB is not obligated to draw supplemental material from other publications. The pronouncer pronounces words and provides word information as listed in SNSB competition lists. The pronouncer strives to pronounce words according to the diacritical markings in SNSB competition lists. In oral spelling rounds, homonyms. If a word has one or more homonyms, everyone know what a homonym is?
Yeah, yes.
What's a homonym? Yes.
Is there a word that has two ways to spell?
Yes, two words that sounds the same and has two ways to spell. Excellent. So, if a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer indicates which word is to be spelled by defining the word. The SNSB makes every effort to identify words with homonyms within the competition list. However, there is no guarantee that all homonyms have been identified. The ultimate responsibility for understanding the word to be spelled rests on the speller. Yes? Okay. Speller's requests. The pronouncer responds to the speller's request for definition, sentence, part of speech, languages of origin, and alternate pronunciations as listed in the competition list. The pronouncer does not entertain root word questions, requests for alternate definitions, or requests for slower pronunciation. Pronouncer's sense of helpfulness. The pronouncer may offer word information from the competition list without the speller having requested the information. The judge's roles. They uphold the rules and determine whether words are spelled correctly. They also render final decisions on appeals in accordance with Rule 9. They are in complete control of the competition, and their decision is final on all questions. Because seeing the speller's lip movements may be critical in detecting misunderstandings or misspellings, the judges encourage spellers to face them when pronouncing and spelling a word or answering a vocabulary question. Spelling bee officials ensure that all spellers and audience members are given the opportunity to receive a complete copy of the rules prior to the start of the spelling bee. The judges participate in the exchange of information between the speller and pronouncer if they feel that clarification is needed. Also, the judges listen carefully to the speller's pronunciation of the word in spelling rounds. If they sense that the speller has misunderstood the word, the judges work with the speller and pronouncer until they are satisfied that reasonable attempts have been made to assist the speller in understanding the word. Although the judges are responsible for attempting to detect a speller's misunderstanding, it is sometimes impossible to detect a misunderstanding until a spelling error has been made. The judges are not responsible for the speller's misunderstandings. The judges compare the pronouncer's pronunciation with the diacritical markings in the competition list. If the judges feel that the pronouncer's pronunciation does not match the pronunciation specified in the diacritical markings, the judges direct the pronouncer to correct the error as soon as it is detected. So disqualifications for reasons other than error. The judges will disqualify a speller who, number one, who refuses to request to start a spelling. Number two, who does not approach the microphone when it is time to receive the word or question. And number three, who does not comply with the eligibility requirements. 4, who or whose family engages in conduct that does not promote fair, honest rivalry, courteous relations, and graceful acceptance of competition results. 5, who in the process of retracing a spelling alters the letters or sequence of letters from those first uttered. 6, who in the process of spelling utters unintelligible or nonsense sounds. Or 7, who in the process of providing an answer in oral vocabulary round provides a blend of correct and incorrect information. For example, if answering a question, what is porridge made from, A fur or B grain, the speller provides an answer either A grain or B fur. Speller activities that do not merit disqualification. The judges may not disqualify a speller, number one, for failing to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it. Number two, for asking a question. Or number three, for noting or failing to note that capitalization of a word, the presence of a diacritical mark, the presence of a hyphen or other form of punctuation, or spacing words in an open compound. The speller's role. In a spelling round, the speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the words for the judges before spelling it and after spelling it. The speller makes an effort to pronounce each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume to be understood by the judges. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language or languages of origin, and or provide an alternate pronunciation or pronunciations as listed on the pronouncer's competition list. The speller does not need to note capitalization of the word, presence of diacritical marks, presence of hyphens or other forms of punctuation, or spacing between words in an open compound. To be judged as correct and move on to the next round, the speller must provide the correct letters in the correct order. In an oral vocabulary round, the correct answer is the answer that most closely reflects the definition of the word. A speller may answer the item by providing, number one, the letter associated with the chosen answer along with the chosen answer, or number two, the chosen answer alone. If the answer is identified by the associated letter alone, officials should prompt the speller to provide the text of their answer. For example, if a speller is offered the question, what is porridge? I already went through that one, sorry. Errors. Upon providing an incorrect spelling of a word or incorrect answer to a vocabulary question, the speller is immediately disqualified from the competition, except as provided in Rule 8. End of B procedure. Almost done, I promise. If all spellers in a round misspell, if none of the spellers remaining in a spelling bee at the start of round spells the word correctly during that round, all remain in the competition and a new spelling round begins. For ties, all spellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, spelling bee officials may opt to conduct tiebreakers of their own design. If tiebreakers are necessary for the awarding of prizes or the determination of qualifying spellers for the next level of competition. If only one speller in a round spells correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly in a round, a new spelling round begins and the speller is given an opportunity to spell a word on the list, an anticipated championship word. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the anticipated championship word in this round, the speller is declared the champion. In round 12, an example, in round 12, an oral spelling round, there are 4 spellers. Spellers A and B misspell. Speller C spells correctly. Speller D misspells. So speller C is the only speller in the round to spell correctly. Speller C begins round 13 and is offered an anticipated championship word. Speller C correctly spells the anticipated championship word and is declared the champion. So, very, very important. If a speller misspells the anticipated championship word in a one-word round, a new spelling round begins with all the spellers who participated in the previous round. These spellers spell in their original order. Example, in round 8, there are 3 spellers. Speller A spells correctly, and spellers B and C misspell. Round 9 begins. Speller A is offered the anticipated championship word and misspells. Round 10 begins and includes spellers A, B, and C. The rules prescribe that spellers A, B, and C spell in their original order. Therefore, speller A gets the next word on the list, even though speller A misspelled the previous word on the list. Round 10 is not complete until all 3 spellers have spelled. And a tip, spelling bee officials are encouraged to designate a record keeper or judge to track the progress of spellers throughout the rounds. The record keeper's information will be helpful in preventing end of B confusion. Teachers and regional partners may access record-keeping sheets by logging into spellingbee.com. It is best practice for the record keeper or separate audio recorder keeper to use a device to record each speller's turn. These recordings can be accessed by the judge in case of any confusion in the event of an appeal. And appeals. Provided that the appellant adheres to the time and manner requirements specified herein, a judge will review appeals and render decisions only on the following 5 grounds. A speller correctly spelled the word, but it was eliminated for misspelling it, failing to say the word before or after spelling it, failing to indicate capitalization, hyphen, spaces, or diacritical marks, or incorrectly indicating capitalization, hyphen, or spaces in diacritical marks. B, a speller correctly spelled homonym of the word in the question and was not given definitions of the word. C, in oral vocabulary rounds, the speller correctly identified an answer matching the definition of a homonym of the word. D, the speller correctly spelled an alternate spelling of the word as listed in the official dictionary. Number 1, whose pronunciation is identical to all pronunciations of the word in question. 2, whose definition is identical to the definition provided for the word in question. And 3, that is clearly identified in a standard variant of the word in question. E, the officials did not adhere to Rule 8, the end of B procedure. Invalid grounds for reinstatement. The judges will not entertain appeals on any of the following grounds. The pronouncer allegedly mispronounced the word. The pronouncer offered pronunciation and/or word information that the speller did not request, and the unrequested information contributed to the misspelling. One or all B officials indicated to the speller that the speller was pronouncing the word correctly, but the speller's spelling indicates that the speller wasn't pronouncing it correctly. One or all B officials did not inform the speller before spelling that the speller's pronunciation was incorrect or that the speller was misunderstanding the word, and this inaction contributed to the misspelling. The speller offered a correct spelling as indicated in a dictionary other than Merriam-Webster Unabridged or other online print sources. The pronouncer did not answer a root word question or provide the correct root word. The pronouncer did not honor the speller's request to slow down the pronunciation of the word or break the word's pronunciation into syllables or provide an alternate definition or sentence. Time and manner requirements. It's tough to talk this much. A written appeal must be hand-delivered to the designated official, usually the spelling bee coordinator or director, indicating the speller's name, the name and the contact information of the person filing the appeal, the relationship of the person filing the appeal to the speller, and it must be a parent, guardian, teacher, or principal of the speller, the word in question, and the grounds for reinstatement. See grounds A through E herein. Educators and regional partners may access a sample appeal form by logging into spellingbee.com. The deadline for delivering an appeal is before the speller affected would have received their next word or vocabulary question had they stayed in the spelling bee. To minimize disruptions, however, efforts should be made to deliver an appeal by the end of the round in which the speller was eliminated. When 5 or fewer spellers remain, the written appeal requirement is suspended, and an oral appeal must be made before the speller would have received their next word had they stayed in the spelling bee. While the competition is in session, individuals who have filed appeals may not directly approach the judges unless explicit permission to approach the judges has been given. The judges will make an announcement if they decide to reinstate the speller. To minimize disruptions of the pace of the spelling bee and the concentration of the spellers, the judges are under no obligation to stop the spelling bee to discuss with the speller, speller's parents, legal guardian, teacher, or principal a denied appeal. That concludes the rules. Appeal forms are in the back over there, so again, please adhere to the rules and understand that you must go to the back to file these appeals. That concludes the rules and regulations. We got there, people. We got there. Okay. So now,
Say something?
Go ahead.
Boys and girls. It's really helpful if you do pronounce the word before you spell it, because if you heard the word wrong and you pronounce it incorrectly, we can stop you and say, that's not the word. So be careful. I mean, you don't have to pronounce the word, but it's helpful for you and for us so that we can check you.
We're gonna turn on your mic. Hold on.
Oh,
We want to be able to, you're live on our social media, so
Oh.
we want everyone.
hello, social media.
All right. So, another thing is, I don't know if you really understood, when you start spelling a word, you can stop in the middle of the word and go back and start again. But if you change any of the letters that you had already said, then we will ring the bell, and that means the word is incorrect. And make sure when you feel like you need to start over, that you say the same letters you had already said. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Now, before we actually begin the competition, we have a list of practice words, just so we get in the habit of doing this correctly. We will begin with the practice round, starting with contestant number 1. Please approach the microphone. One second, sorry. Right. Ready? We will now commence with the practice round. The word is dog.
Dog. D-O-G. Dog.
Sit.
Sit. S-I-T. Sit.
Remember, you must, yes.
Remind them that they can move the microphone to their,
Mhm.
so they can be directly speaking to it.
Yes, all of you are different heights, so feel free to move the mic. They are designed to be moved. Yes? And remember, face the judges when you spell the words. You ready? Green.
Green. G-R-E-E-N. Green.
Book.
Book. B-O-O-K. Book.
End.
End. E-N-D. End.
Red.
Red. R-E-D. Red.
Man.
Man. M-A-N. Man.
Thin.
Can you give a sentence?
I am very thin.
Thin? Thin. T-H-I-N. Thin.
Boy.
Boy. B-O-Y. Boy.
Swallowed the oi on that one. May, as in the month.
May. M-A-Y. May.
Cat.
Cat. C-A-T. Cat.
Sand.
Sand. S-A-N-D. Sand.
Ear.
Could you repeat the word?
Ear.
Ear. E-A-R. Ear.
Five.
5. F-I-V-E. 5.
Rest.
Rest. R-E-S-T. Rest.
Duck.
Duck. D-U-C-K. Duck.
I have a reminder for you boys and girls, face us, please. When you're saying the word and you're spelling it out, some of you did, but some of you didn't.
Yeah, most of you are looking at.
Yeah, let's turn the mic this way so they can face us directly. That way we can look at their mouth, that's what we're looking for. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So before we do begin, I'd like to share one of my favorite words, is courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the willing to face your fear. So the fact that you're all here and you're nervous and you're doing this means you are very courageous. So let's go ahead and begin. We are now ready to begin round 1 of the district spelling bee. Spellers, I would like to remind you of what will happen if you misspell during this round. One of the judges will ring a bell, then I will provide, then I will provide the correct spelling, and you will go to the side of the stage to meet your parents. If that happens, we encourage you to find a seat in the audience and be present for the remainder of the competition. So, a clarification, if you misspell the word, you will move off the stage to your parents at the end of the round. Does that make sense? Excellent. Okay. Judges, are you ready?
No,
I'm glad I asked.
I need a cup of coffee. No, I'm kidding. When you come up to the mic, make sure that your number is shown.
Yes, please.
Because we're gonna need to know what number you are. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Judges ready?
Yep.
Spellers ready? Thumbs up? Yeah, there we go. Now we're ready. Speller 1, you may approach the microphone. The word is spot.
May, is it in a sentence?
Bo looked for a good spot to hide in the kitchen.
Spot. S-P-O-T. Spot.
The word is nook.
Nook. N-O-O-K. Nook.
Your word is mushy.
Mushy. M-U-S-H-Y. Mushy.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is please.
Could you give me the definition?
It is used as a function word to express politeness or emphasis in a request.
Please. P-L-A-S-E. Please.
Your word is juice.
Juice. J-U-I-C-E. Juice.
Your word is updo.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Marisol's friend told her she looked so pretty with her hair in a fancy updo.
Updo. U-P-D-O-E. Updo.
Your word is raindrop.
Drop. Drain. Drop.
The word is raindrop.
Raindrop.
Not drain drop, raindrop.
Raindrop. R-A-I-N-D-R-O-P.
Your word is token.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Kai put another token into the arcade machine to play the game again.
Token. T-O-K-E-N. Token.
Your word is noisy.
Noisy. N-O-I-S-Y. Noisy.
Your word is eagle.
Eagle. E-A-G-L-E. Eagle.
Your word is cobweb.
Cobweb. C-O-B-W-E-B. Cobweb.
The word is velvet.
Velvet. V-E-L-V-E-T. Velvet.
Judges have asked for time, and we'll take a quick pause. Thank you. Your word is smock.
Could you give me in a sentence?
Amaya wore a smock while painting in art class, so that she didn't get her dress dirty.
Smock. S-M-O-C-K. Smock.
Your word is harvest.
Harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T. Harvest.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is spiral.
Spiral. S-P. I-R-A-L. Spiral.
Your word is twinkle.
Twinkle. T-W-I-N-K-L-E. Twinkle.
Oh, yeah, so that concludes our, the round of spelling. If you did misspell a word, I will ask you to please join your parents. Spellers 4 and 6, I believe.
4 and 6.
Spellers 4 and 6. We will now commence with the next round. Speller number 1, please. Your word is dodgy.
May you give me a definition?
Evasive or tricky.
May you use it in a sentence?
Sean thought the salesman's explanation of the issue sounded dodgy, so he decided not to buy the used car.
Dodgy. D-O-D-G-Y. Dodgy.
Your word is tinge.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The artist decided to tinge her painting of the sky with a soft pink hue to capture the beauty of the sunrise.
Tinge. T-I-N-G-E. Tinge.
The following word has 2 or more correct spellings. Either of the 2 spellings listed can be accepted. Your word is critters.
Critters. C-R-I-T-T-E-R-S. Critters.
The following word has 2 or more correct spellings. The word is gerbils.
May you give me the definition?
Yes. It's a burrowing desert rodents that have long hind legs and are well adapted for leaping.
Jordans?
The word is gerbils.
Gerbils. G-J-U-R-B-L-E-S.
The correct spelling is G-E-R-B-I-L-S. Alternatively, G-E-R-B-I-L-L-E-S. Your word is hopscotch.
Can I use it in a sentence, please?
Frida skinned her knee playing hopscotch.
Definition?
A child's game in which a player tosses a small object into the lined and numbered areas outlined on the ground, hops on one foot through the figure, and back to the area in which the object lies, picks it up, and hops out trying to avoid errors.
Hopshot. Can you say it again, the word?
The word is hopscotch.
Hopscotch. H-O-T-C.
Stop it. Pronounce it again.
The word is hopscotch.
Hopscotch. H-O-P-S-C-T-O-T.
The correct spelling is H-O-P-S-C-O-T-C-H. Hopscotch. Your word is Wednesday.
Wednesday. W-E-D-N-E-S-D-A-Y.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is naughty.
Naughty. N-A-U-G-H-T-Y. Naughty.
Number.
Sorry.
Your word is groceries.
Groceries. G-R-O-C-E-Y. Groceries.
The correct spelling is Groceries. Groceries. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. And it also has two or more correct spellings. Either of the two spellings are accepted. The word is bazaar.
May you use it in a sentence?
The bazaar in Aizen's hometown has vendors selling everything from handmade purses to exotic spices.
May you say the definition?
A marketplace or market, as in the Middle East, that usually consists of rows of shops or stalls where all kinds of goods are offered for sale.
Bazaar. Bizzare. Bazaar.
The correct spelling is Bazaar. Bazaar. Your word is mid-air.
Mid-air. Midair. Mid-air.
The word is spritzed.
Could you give me in a sentence?
Katerina spritzed herself with her favorite perfume before heading out for the evening.
Spritzed. Spritzed. Spritzed.
Your word is military.
Military. Military. Military.
Your word is gothic.
Gothic. Gothic. Gothic.
Your word is karate.
Karate. Karate. Karate.
That concludes the round. Spellers 10 and 11, I would ask you to please vacate the stage. Oh, and 7. 5, 7, 10, and 11.
It's written down, so don't worry.
Okay.
There's 3 records in it, not just.
We will now begin the next round. Speller number 1. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is phantom.
May you give me the definition?
Unembodied or elusive.
May you use it in a sentence?
Darren was spooked by the phantom voices coming from the walkie-talkie, which were definitely not his cousin in the other room.
Phantom. Phantom. Phantom.
Mr. Teresa, when you have a homonym, could you tell them which one it is? Like read the definition?
Oh, okay.
For that,
Just automatically give it to him.
yeah, so that we know, so that they know which one we need for them to spell.
Got it.
Thank you.
Your word is hurricane.
Can you please repeat it?
The word is hurricane.
Can you please say it in a sentence?
When the townspeople realized that the hurricane was heading their way, they boarded up their windows and evacuated.
Hurricane. Hurricane. Hurricane.
Number, please.
Your word is ointment.
Can you give me the definition?
A salve or unguent for application to the skin, specifically a semi-solid medicinal preparation, usually having a base of fatty or greasy material.
Ointment. Ointment.
Your word is cubism.
Can I have a sentence?
Emily's favorite exhibit at the museum was focused on cubism, featuring paintings by Picasso and Braque.
Cubism. Cubism. Cubism.
Your word is magnolia.
Magnolia. Magnolia. Magnolia.
Your word is bygone.
Can you say it in a sentence?
Wesley's grandfather lamented the bygone days of $1 gallons of gas.
Bygone. Bygone. Bygone.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is ogres, hideous giants represented in fairy tales and folklore as feeding on human beings or monsters. Ogres.
Ogres. OGRES. Ogres.
Your word is amnesia.
Amnesia. AMNESIA. Amnesia.
Your word is teriyaki.
Can I get a definition?
Definition is a dish of Japanese origin consisting of meat or fish that is grilled or broiled after being marinated in a seasoned soy sauce.
Teriyaki. TERIYAKI. Teriyaki.
Your word is flamboyant.
Can you use a definition?
Marked by or given to strikingly elaborate, colorful, or showy displays of behavior.
Flamboyant. FLAMBOYANT. Flamboyant.
Nobody's out.
All right. We'll begin the next round now. Speller number 1.
Again, make sure your numbers are up, please. Thank you.
Your word is gargoyles.
Gargoyles. GARGOYLES. Gargoyles.
Your word is onyx.
Can you please say it in a sentence?
Enrique decided to go with the onyx phone case so it wouldn't look worn out right away.
Onyx. ONYX. Onyx.
The word is haberdasher.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Another upscale haberdasher has opened up a shop on Brighton Street.
Haberdasher. H. Aberdasher.
Your word is crescendo.
Crescendo. Can you give me a definition?
The peak of a gradual increase, as in a physical or emotional force of intensity.
Crescendo. Crescendo. Crescendo.
Your word is steeped.
Steeped. Steeped. Steeped.
Your word is monotone.
Monotone. Monotome. Monotone.
The correct spelling is monotone. The word is inferno.
Could you give me a sentence?
Howling winds fanned a relatively small blaze into a fast-moving, unstoppable inferno.
Could you give me a definition?
A large, disastrous fire, a conflagration.
Inferno. INFERNO. Inferno.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is buzzard, as in any various birds of prey, such as turkey, vulture, or a condor. The word is buzzard.
May I please have a sentence?
The buzzard swooped down on the unsuspecting pigeon and carried it off in its talons.
Buzzard. BUZZARD. Buzzard.
The word is magenta.
Can I get a definition?
Definition is a deep purplish red.
Okay. Magenta. MAGENTA. Magenta.
This word has a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. The word is straightforward, as in free from the use of unnecessarily large numbers of words to express an idea, or direct, or not in a roundabout expression. Straightforward.
It's two words separated, right?
Can I answer that?
Can I use it in a sentence?
The recipe was straightforward, with simple steps that even a beginner cook could follow easily.
Straightforward. STRAGHTFORWARD.
The correct spelling is STRAIGHTFORWARD. That concludes the round. Numbers 12 and 16 and 13. 12 and 13?
No.
It's only 12 and 16, yes?
I only had two.
Okay.
12 and 16.
Okay. We will, we will now begin the next round. Round 5. Thank you, I lost track. Speller number 1. Your word is feisty.
Wait, may you use it in a sentence?
The feisty kitten was the polar opposite of her sleeping sister, exploring the house and pouncing on anything that moved.
Feisty. Feisty. Feisty.
The correct spelling is Feisty. Feisty. Your word is writhes.
Can you please repeat it?
Writhes.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Bolo the dog always writhes when you put on his collar, but relaxes when he gets to go on a walk.
Can you please repeat it?
Writhes.
Writhes. R-I-V-E-S. Writhes.
The correct spelling is W-R-I-T-H-E-S. Writhes. So this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is skiff, as in a light rowboat.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Pietro rowed a skiff out to the island in the middle of the lake.
Skiff. S-K-I-F-F.
Your word is anomaly.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Kristen felt that her friend's nasty comment was an anomaly and decided to ignore it.
Anomaly. A-N-O-A-M-A-L-Y. Anomaly.
The correct spelling is A-N-O-M-A-L-Y. Anomaly. Your word is parroting.
Parroting. P-A-R-R-O-T-I-N-G. Parroting.
Your word is respiratory.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Zane made a 3D printed model of the lungs as part of his biology project on the respiratory system.
Respiratory. R-E-S-P-I. Could you repeat the word?
Respiratory.
R-A-T-O-R-Y. Respiratory.
Your word is mourners.
Mourners. M-O-U-R-N-E-R-S. Mourners.
Your word is tsunami.
Can I get a definition?
A great sea wave produced by submarine earth movement or volcanic eruption. A tidal wave.
Tsunami.
Can you pronounce it again?
Tsunami. TSUNAMI. Tsunami.
That concludes the round.
We do have an appeal from the previous round that's coming in. It's the word monotone.
Monotone?
I believe it was speller 12.
So
So we'll have it.
we do have an appeal, so we will put a pause.
Paul has decided not to appeal. We can go on. The parent has decided not to appeal. We can move on.
So which?
And the spelling was at the end he used M instead of N.
Correct.
And it,
Yeah, we were going to do playback, but mom has decided not to.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
So which are the spellers in this round? Spellers that were supposed to go on?
That was monotone.
No, did they already leave the ones that?
Oh, the next word is skip.
Okay.
Skip this one, this following.
No, I'm just asking the spellers that were supposed to leave. They leave already.
Oh, the ones
Oh,
that.
sorry, 1, 2, 8.
So 1, 2, and 8. Thank you. Number 60. 60. We'll now commence with round 6. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is hurly-burly, as in confusion, turmoil, or uproar.
Can you use it in a sentence?
When the hurly-burly of the post-game celebration was done, the captains of the two teams found each other and shook hands.
Hurly-burly. Hurly. Like the dash? The dash. Burly.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Karma, as in the sum total of ethical consequences of a person's good or bad actions.
Karma. Karma. Karma.
Your word is emblem.
Could you repeat it?
Emblem.
Could you give me a sentence?
The knight's shield displayed the emblem of a lion symbolizing strength and courage.
Could you give me a definition?
A device, symbol, design, or figure adopted and used as an identifying mark.
Emblem. EMBLEM. BLEM. Emblem.
Again, I remind the students to please let us see your number. Okay, 13, thank you.
Your word is mutton chops.
Mutton chops. MUTTONCHOPS. Mutton chops.
Your word is artificial.
Get a definition.
Definition, produced by human beings and intended to imitate something in nature or simulated.
Okay. Artificial. ARTIFICAL. Artificial.
Correct spelling is ARTIFICIAL. That concludes round 6. Contestant 15, thank you very much. We'll now commence with round 7 for Speller. Your word is rancid.
Can you use it in a sentence?
After a month at room temperature, most cheeses will be rancid.
Rancid. RANCID. Rancid.
Your word is mañana.
Mañana. MANANA.
Your word is cyclops.
Could you give me a sentence?
Kelly searched online for a mask that looked like a cyclops, but she ended up making her entire Halloween costume herself.
Could you give me definition?
One of a race of giants in Greek mythology with a single eye in the middle of the forehead.
Cyclops. CYCLOPS. Cyclops.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is barista, as in a person whose job it is to prepare and serve coffee and similar drinks.
Barista. BARISTA. Barista.
That concludes round 7.
So if you'd like to move them to the first 4 sets.
Yes.
Let's take a quick-
Yes, we will take a quick break. If you need to use the restroom, feel free to do so.
And then you'll come back and sit in the first 4 seats. Okay, so let's take a 3-minute break. Go ahead.
Am I doing okay? I was about to ask you the same thing. Okay.
So stressed, right? You could feel the tension. We have number 3 over here. Oh, no, we can start with 3, then 9, so 14, switch with 9, then 13 and 14. Excellent. And if you do need to take a break, please do not hesitate to let us know, okay? Judges, whenever you're ready. We do ask you, please, that you shut off your cell phones or put them on vibrate. Thank you.
All right, we will now commence with round 8. First speller, please. Your word is algebraic.
Can I get the definition?
Of, relating to, involving, or according to the laws of a branch of mathematics in which arithmetic relations are generalized and explored by using letter symbols to represent numbers, variable quantities, or other mathematical entities.
Algebraic. A-L-G-E-B-R-A-I-C.
Your word is defibrillator.
Defibrillator.
Pause.
Defibrillator.
I'll pronounce it one more time. Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. D-E-F. Excuse me, could you repeat the word?
Defibrillator.
D-E-F-I-B-R-I-L-L-A-T-O-R.
What's your number?
Your word is impeccable.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Jamal's impeccable sense of direction meant he never got lost, even without a map.
Could you give me definition?
Free from fault or blame or flawless.
Impeccable. I-M-P-E-C-C-A-B-L-E. Impeccable.
Your word is seance.
May you please repeat the word?
Seance.
Seance. S-A-Y-O-N-S.
The word seance. S-E-A-N-C-E. Seance. That concludes the round. Number 14. Thank you. We will now commence round 8. First speller, please.
That was 8.
Oh, 9, sorry, round 9. This word is a compound entry. You're responsible for spelling all parts of the word entry. Your word is Louis d'Or.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The Louis d'Or was one of the first coins to be produced with a pendulum press instead of hammering, marking the
It's a door.
door?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, that's a little French. Louis d'Or. The Louis d'Or was one of the first coins to be produced with a pendulum press instead of hammering, marking the shift to industrial rather than artisanal coin production.
L O U D R O R.
Louis d'Or. Louisdor. This word has a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. The word is grosgrain, as in a firm fabric in plain weave, usually with a silk or rayon warp, and a heavy cotton filling that forms pronounced crosswise ribs.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the word?
Grosgrain.
Grosgrain. Grosgrain. Grosgrain.
The correct spelling is Grosgrain. This word has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. The word is Sawin.
Could you give me in a sentence?
Although some, that one I'm having trouble with. Can you help me out on this one? It's number 75.
Number 75?
I can pronounce it as Sawin.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Although Samhain has come to be celebrated in much the same as Halloween, it has ancient Celtic origins.
Samhain. Samhain. Samhain.
Yeah. So, because the situation, you spelled the word correctly, and the other two did not, you will receive a championship word. I believe it's 76, yes? 76? The word is blink.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Jonas had to blink rapidly to clear the smoke from his eyes as he walked away from the campfire. Blink.
Blink. B-L-I-N-K. Blink.
We will be doing a spell-off for second and third place.
So Oscar, have a seat.
These were So, spell-off for second and third place. First speller, please. Number 77. The word is cactus.
Cactus. C-A-C-T-U-S. Cactus.
Your word is sword.
Could I have the definition, please?
A weapon with a long blade for cutting or thrusting set in a hilt, usually terminating in the pommel and often having a tang or protective guard where the blade joins the handle. Sword.
Sword. S-W-O-R-D. Sword.
Round 11. This word has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. The word is bleat, as in to utter its natural cry, used of a sheep or goat. Bleat.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The flock of sheep would bleat excitedly when they spotted the bag of alfalfa pellets.
Bleat. B-L-E-A-T.
Your word is delta.
Delta. D-E-L-T-A. Delta.
Round 12. Your word is onion.
Onion. O-N. O-N-I-O-N.
Your word is abolish.
Abolish. A-B-O-L-I-S-H. Abolish.
Round 13. Your word is literally.
L-I-T-E L-I-T-E-R-E-A-L-L-Y.
The correct spelling, L-I-T-E-R-A-L-L-E-Y, literally. This word has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. The word is,
No. No. Yeah, she already won one, he lost one. So do we need?
but he was the first speller in the round, she's the second speller in this round. So,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
Start the next round
with the Yeah.
championship.
Number 9?
So this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Botany, as in the branch of biology dealing with plant life.
Botany. B-O-T-A-N-Y. Botany.
So she needs to stay up. Yeah, so you need to stay up. If you get this one, you get the second place. Okay? This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is dawdle, as in to spend more time that is necessary or usual in doing something, or to loiter.
Dawdle. D-A-W-D-L-E. Dawdle.
That's right. That concludes the competition. Congratulations to our first, second, and third place finishers.
Let's give all of our spellers a round of applause. So extremely proud of you. So we could please have all of our spellers come back to your seats. We have a few little goodie bags that Miss Christina has put together. It is. Right. We'll start with everybody's certificates. And goodie bag. Miss Rosie, can you come help us? Miss Cantu is not here today, our superintendent, because she's doing big boss stuff, and she wanted me to give really big boss stuff. So she wanted me to say thank you to all the parents and the families for being here. She wishes she could be here, but I know that in her little time that she has with her finance meeting that she has been watching online. So she just sends her warm wishes and congratulations on her behalf. Okay, so Miss Rosie will help us. Miss Rosie is representing the superintendent's office. So we will begin with Iris Campos. Tadeo Gallegos. Iker Lopez. Eileen Lee. Liam Lezama. Sofía Mendoza. Oscar Miranda. Gritzia Mireles. Barbara Moreno. Christopher Parra. Arturo Pérez. Aiden Paul. Jaden Rodriguez. Julian Rodriguez. Sonia Ruiz. And last but certainly not least, Ana Valenzuela. If we could please have the judges come up, we have a little something for you.
Can I say that they did a wonderful job?
Yes, you did. We'll start with our pronouncer, who is in his second year and did an excellent job, Mr. Ricky Medina. We have a little something for you. Dr. Arnold Montiel. We could not do this without his guidance. Over here.
Better gift than that.
We'll get you one too. Miss Norma Almada. And Miss Tanina Vasquez. Now we'll start with our NUSD champion who will be representing our district at the county spelling bee. Oscar Miranda, first place. Please come forward for your trophy, and you can shake the judges' hands. Mr. Miranda, Mr. Medina. Our second place winner, Ana Valenzuela. And third place, Iker Lopez Castro. We do have a little gift for our coordinators as well, because without them, it would not be possible. From AJ Mitchell Elementary, Daniela Salazar. I know she's not here, so Mr. V, are you going to come? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. AJ Mitchell, Miss Michelle Turner. Challenger Elementary, Miss Lisette Gomez. Coronado Elementary, Miss Lisette Cruz. I know you as Cruz. Lincoln Elementary, Miss Rosa Coronado. Robert Brocker Elementary, Miss Carmen Badilla. Mary Welty Elementary, Miss Maria Osuna. Desert Shadows Middle School, Miss Debbie Condes. I know she's not here because A Plus is visiting Desert Shadows today, so I know that she is not here. And Ms. Brelisa Bracamonte from Wade Carpenter Middle School. I know she is not here because she's preparing for Oalas, so Ms. Viridiana Villa, our assistant principal, will take her little gift. Before we conclude, I just want to give a thank you again to all the parents. I know you probably didn't get a lot of sleep last night because of the nerves. Guess what? Neither did we. But this would not be possible without my right hand, Miss Cristina Bermudez, my administrative assistant, and Miss Rosie Ainsa, who has taught us well. And we knew we had big shoes to fill, and we took over. So we hope we make you proud, Miss Rosie. Thank you all. There are cupcakes and lemonade outside, so please enjoy them and have a wonderful and safe weekend.